Pretty much everyone, Hollywood specifically, has been completely shocked by the total 180 that Shia LaBeouf has made in his own personal life. As we know, he used to be kind of known as the crazy actor, right? Like, who was losing his mind, who was getting involved in all sorts of trouble, and there were just media story after media story coming out about him going against Shia LaBeouf, and it looks like all of that has kind of awakened Shia LaBeouf to the reality of the situation with Hollywood, and not just that, but him personally in his own life. And, you know, we just saw all this news recently about Mel Gibson and Shia LaBeouf working together, and also Mel Gibson helping Shia LaBeouf come to faith and all of that type of stuff. And this whole story is absolutely wild. We have a crazy video here of Shia LaBeouf talking about his faith, and this, of course, goes directly against the Hollywood narrative 100%. So before we get into that, I just wanted to say I appreciate the massive amount of support that you guys have been giving on the channel recently. It means the world to me, and it's been amazing to see as we continue to wake up people to the reality of the truth, to the Hollywood system, and all of the corruption that's happening out there in the world. So with that being said, if you guys could share this, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I would appreciate that a lot.
My opinion about God before my world had crumbled was art, love, and God, they all mean the same thing. They're synonymous. And I had also been told my whole life, your life is your life. You have to make with it what you can, you know? You got to be a good guy, and then you got to get married, and then you got to get a house, and you got to get a job and do good at your job, and like, your life is your life, and things will work out if you put effort in, and I always really felt that, and it made it.
And before we continue on, I just want to make a quick note about that because it just came to my head, but Hollywood celebrities really do think that they are gods, right? So many of these elites, you know, when you see them get on stage at the Oscars, at the Academy Awards, at the Golden Globes, all of that type of stuff, whenever you see them get on stage, you just know they have that sense about them where they really believe that they are gods of our society. They really, truly believe that, and it's very interesting to see the difference between celebrities who actually point to God and those who point to themselves as God. So let's see what else he has to say here.
Hard to believe in God because it felt like my managerial skills are what are going to amount to a fulfilled existence. Yeah. When all of my designs failed, when all of my plans went out the window, when my life had led to serious infliction of pain and damage on other people, I threw up my hands like my plans are garbage and I don't want to be here anymore. Pain made me willing to go about this in a different way than I had previously. The news that had come out has been like I've been abusive to women, and I've been shooting dogs, and I've been willingly giving women STDs, and like it's disgusting. It's depraved. I felt deep shame, deep guilt, shame like I had never experienced before. Kind of shame you forget how to breathe. It was seeing other people who had sinned beyond anything I could even conceptualize also being found in Christ that made me feel like, okay, deep guilt, shame.
And this is all stuff that kind of led him down the path of just kind of going crazy. And I know there's a lot of people that were praying for him during that time and stuff. And it looks like, you know, obviously, it looks like to some extent, those prayers have been answered for Shia. So let's continue on.
Shame like I had never experienced before. Kind of shame you forget how to breathe. It was seeing other people who had sinned beyond anything I could even conceptualize also being found in Christ that made me feel like, okay, well, that gives me hope. I started hearing, experiencing.
Because that's really what it's about, you know. It's about sinners who are redeemed by Christ, you know. That's like you can't get much more beautiful than that, right? Like we're all sinners and we all need Christ.
Experiences of other like depraved people who had found their way in this. The gospel gave me this this invite to just let go. I came from the school of God helps those who helps themselves. That's not what I found. God comes to those who ask. That's what I've experienced.
Because truly, Hollywood thinks that they are gods. They really do. They think that they are the gods of society. They think they are the gods of culture, and nothing could be further from the truth. So all that he says here is stuff that Hollywood absolutely hates. You know, they can't stand this. They can't stand when there's these different celebrities out there, you know, people like Shia, people like Mel Gibson, people like Mark Wahlberg. Jim Caviezel is another example of that. You have these different people who are pointing to God and not pointing to Hollywood. And Hollywood just absolutely despises that. So let me know what you think about what he says here. Let me know what you think about what Shia LaBeouf says here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.